We'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Avanto, services and software that streamline how you operate, and the Collaborative Network, a platform where leaders in the contract interiors industry unite.
Is your team overloaded? Avanto helps teams save time and money by using AI to handle daily work from order management and AP processing to task handling without adding headcount. It works inside the tools you already use, with no new dashboards to manage. Go to goavanto.com to see how we can run your daily operations.
A fresh start doesn't always require a new plan, a new hire, or a bold new strategy. Sometimes the biggest shift happens when we change how we show up. And that's what we're diving into today on this 10 to 1 episode. Welcome back, or welcome to the Trend Report, your inside look at the people, products, and ideas shaping the future of workplace design. I'm your host, Sid Meadows, and I'm glad that you've joined me for this 10 to Win episode. One idea, 10 minutes, and practical takeaways you can use today. Now, according to research from Harvard Business School and the Wharton School, leaders who consistently express gratitude see higher employee engagement, stronger trust, and lower burnout across their teams. One widely cited Wharton study found that teams who felt genuinely appreciated by their leaders were up to 50% more productive than those who don't. Think about that for a minute. Gratitude isn't a soft leadership trait. It's a performance multiplier. When leaders lead with gratitude, their teams don't just feel better, they perform better, they stay longer, and they show up differently. This matters because regardless of your title, everyone is a leader. Leadership isn't positional, it's personal. And gratitude may be one of the most underutilized tools we have to lead more effectively. I love talking about gratitude. It's so very, very important. So why does gratitude change leadership? Gratitude changes leadership because it changes people. Gratitude changes leadership because it changes people. When leaders intentionally express appreciation, it activates trust and psychological safety, two elements that research consistently links to higher performance, collaboration, and innovation. People who feel seen and valued are more willing to speak up, take ownership, and support one another. I have seen this played out repeatedly with leaders and teams. When gratitude becomes part of the rhythm of leadership and consistent, and not a once-a-year recognition moment, but a real, truly daily practice, conversations shift, energy changes, accountability improves, because people know their effort matters. Gratitude doesn't eliminate challenges, it reframes them. It creates a foundation where people feel supported enough to navigate uncertainty together. But here's the myth that we need to let go of. Somewhere along the way, leadership picked up this damning myth that gratitude is soft, optional, or only appropriate when things are going well. But let's be clear. Hear me on this. Gratitude does not mean lowering your standards. Gratitude does not mean you're ignoring your problems. And gratitude does not mean that you're avoiding hard conversations. In fact, gratitude strengthens leadership by balancing accountability with humanity. When people feel appreciated, they're more receptive to feedback. They're more resilient under pressure and more committed to the work ahead. Strong leaders don't lead with fear. They lead with clarity, trust, and intention. And gratitude, my friend, reinforces all of these. So I want to look at 4 simple practices to help you lead with gratitude. The most powerful part of leading with gratitude is how simple it really is. It doesn't require a new initiative or extra time on your calendar. It's just honestly a shift in your awareness. So, number 1, start your day with gratitude. Before emails, meetings, news alerts, pause and ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? It could be a person, an opportunity, a lesson, or even a challenge that's really stretching you and pushing you. This small habit will anchor your mindset and influence how you show up for others throughout the day. Now, here's what I want to say about this. I got a little rule around this. When you share your gratitude to yourself, don't say generically your family, your friends, the weather, and your help. Be specific. Like dive in and really be specific. We'd like to thank our supporting silver sponsors, KISP, who helps furniture brands visualize and sell product before specification. Navitas Credit Corp, your financial solutions for today's office. And Web Configurator Services, the leader in AI-powered online product configuration and quoting. Hey, let's pause here for a second so I can share something exciting with you. This podcast has always been about more than the episodes for me. It's been about you, the people listening, and the conversations that we're creating together. That's why I started the Trend Report Insider Community. This is a small private space for people who care about our industry, who want to stay connected beyond the podcast. No noise, no pressure, just thoughtful conversations and shared perspectives with industry friends, both old and new. You can learn all about this membership at sidmeadows.com/community. And be sure to use the coupon code FIRSTIN at checkout in order to get 50% off your monthly membership. And this is a thank you for already being part of our community. This discount is valid through February 28th. So for less than a cup of coffee a month, you can come in and join the fun. Visit sidmeadows.com/community. So number one was start your day. This is number two, which is start meetings with gratitude. And I love this. Open a meeting by inviting one person to share something that they're grateful for, whether professionally or personally. Put the rules around it, okay? This simple practice humanizes the room. It lowers tension and reminds everyone that they are more than their to-do list. It takes less than a couple of minutes, and it often changes the tone of the entire conversation. And I have seen this happen. Now, I had a leader recently make a suggestion to me about this as it relates to sharing publicly gratitude in a meeting. And I love the suggestion. Rather than saying, hey, let's go around the room and everybody share a minute of gratitude. Please share what you're grateful for today. Frame it in the phrase of a question that gives them the option. Like something along the way of, I'd really like to start this meeting with a minute of gratitude. So if you're comfortable with sharing what you're grateful for today, please raise your hand and do so. And you being the leader, you start it out. That breaks the ice. And as you do this with every meeting, people will get used to the fact that I need to be grateful for something. I know that I got to look for it, and I'm going to raise my hand this time. So give them the option, okay? All right, number three, recognize effort, not just outcomes. We often wait to say thank you until a win is achieved. Gratitude is far more powerful when it recognizes effort, progress, and commitment, especially during hard and uncertain moments. Acknowledging the work your people are doing, even when the results aren't perfect yet, builds momentum and trust within your organization. And number four, pause before you react. This is so important. Leadership is really full of moments that trigger frustration and stress. I'm raising my hand. I've been there. I've been triggered. I've had stress and I've reacted. But when you lean into gratitude, it creates space between the stimulus and your response. So before you react, pause and consider this. What's one thing I appreciate about this person or this situation? That pause often leads to a more constructive conversation and better decision-making. Leading differently starts now, friend. Fresh starts don't require reinvention. They require intention. Fresh starts don't require reinvention. They require intention. Leading with gratitude isn't about doing more. It's about leading differently. It's about a daily choice that shapes your culture, performance, and helps to build connection. When leaders model gratitude, it ripples through their teams, throughout your organization, and communities in ways that are both human and measurable. Gratitude is the beginning of a positive ripple effect in your business. So here's my invitation to you. Reflect on how you're leading today and imagine how differently things might feel if gratitude became part of how you lead tomorrow. Sometimes the biggest ideas begin with the smallest, simplest shifts. That's today's 10 to win, friend. Thank you for joining me on the Trend Report, your inside look at the people, products, and ideas shaping the future of workplace design. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Go out there and make today great, and we'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone. We'd like to thank our community bronze sponsors, Catalyst Consulting Group, Receipt, and Staffing Plus. Every piece of furniture you buy has a future. The problem, most companies lose track of it. Spreadsheets get outdated, assets disappear, and perfectly good furniture ends up in landfills. Receipt changes that. Receipt is a real-time furniture asset management platform that tracks everything you own by issuing digital product passports from day one. Manage all your assets in one place. To learn more, visit receipt.com.